I know.
Back. Oh, tech issues.
Hey everyone, we're live. Welcome back to episode 8 of the Mercantes Podcast.
No tech issues, AJ. I nearly called you Alan again.
We did have some tech issues. Some.
But no. What are we on? What did I say? 8.
Episode 8. We got a new setup.
8's my favourite number.
And by new setup, we moved from there to just here.
Yeah, we've moved from couch to
We've got
chair.
a few different lights going.
Yeah, so what's going on, Adam? What changed what changed our setup?
I got some feedback from my manager.
Right.
Sammy.
No, I think it's excellent feedback.
And she said, it'd be better if people could see you.
Yeah.
And you and Chrissy are too far apart.
Yep.
And it needs to just be brighter and nicer.
Yep.
So we've changed everything.
God, even
except
looking
the
at
sign
it,
and Suki.
I got to say, even looking at it on the screen, it looks heaps better. I completely endorse this change, and I'm definitely one for feedback. That if anyone in the chat ever has feedback, just send it through. Topics or anything like that you'd love us to talk about, always.
Yeah.
Just send it through
And join in and chat.
Absolutely.
When you can.
Yes, that's it.
I'm on water tonight.
Yeah, poor Adam.
I've been sick.
Not me though.
I've been sick.
I'm a bill of health.
I just took 2 Nurofen right then. I just blew my nose for the last time for the next hour at least. And
I have a follow-up for that, by the way, but it's fine.
Go on.
Oh, no. Sam's comment. Careful, Chrissy. People try to mute you with feedback, but that's okay. I have a follow-up with that, so that's fine. Everything is fine, guys. Everything is fine.
I thought you were talking about me blowing my nose.
No.
It's like, I got one better than you.
Oh, don't worry. Poor Adam. Adam went to the city, and that's why he's sick. Let's be honest.
I did, AJ. I went to Pendlebury's record-breaking game.
Yep.
Amongst the 90,000 people, and came back.
Came back
with the virus. Won't tell you which one, but it was one of them. Very famous one. Very famous.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Were you supposed
I think everyone knows about it.
What, famous virus?
Yeah.
You didn't disclose this virus to me. Should I be isolating? Okay, should I be isolating?
Well, hang on. I got with the new setup. I got the tape measure out, and I measured 1.5 meters between us. So we're good.
Oh my god, that's great. That's actually great.
We're good. 4 plus 3 plus 3 equals 10. It does, AJ, and we finished. There was a 10-point difference. We won by 10 points.
Yeah.
Because he has no idea what we're talking about.
You're talking about the game?
You know Scott Pendlebury?
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah. I know why you were in the city.
Okay, cool.
I am aware.
Just checking.
I've heard all about it, guys.
And you'll keep hearing all about it for a long time. Wait till Elliot gets here. He'll tell you.
I know. Where is Elliot to back you up? Actually, I'm going to say, though, I will say, so on the weekend, right, I'm a North Melbourne supporter, and we had a phenomenal game against the Gold Coast Suns on the weekend. And I'm probably more so into it because Chance, my nephew, has really gotten into footy this year. Like, it's been actually amazing seeing him really invested in it.
That's cool. I like how he used to go for, what was it, Carlton?
Worston. Yes. No,
and he was Carlton.
He's jumped ship. He did what I did. at his age. But
didn't he say, he's like, hey, Dad, I'm going to go for Auntie's team now.
No, but Sam goes for North Melbourne.
Oh, he does?
Me?
So where did Carlton come from?
One of their friends goes for Carlton.
Oh.
And yeah, I mean, you know. But anyway, no. So it was actually great. So me and Chance and Sam all go for North Melbourne. So is my mum. So really, like, there's a lot of influence there. And that last 5 minutes of that game, like,
made her cry. Made her cry.
It was like heart stopping, and we shouldn't have won. Like, we won. We came back from 40 points down or whatever. Anyway, you could see the way the team celebrated. That was like, what the hell? They were, third on the ladder. Like, North Melbourne's like 12. Gold Coast like third on the ladder or something like that. Anyway, I messaged Chance straight away, and I'm just like, Chance, did you see the game? He goes, yes. My heart was pounding so fast and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, was it?
That's cool. He's into footy.
And I went there the next day to drop something off, and he's there in his North Melbourne jersey watching the game again. Just had it replaying on. I'm like, there it is.
He'll be doing that his whole life.
He's going to do that his whole life. That's right.
We still do it.
That's it. No. So it was really, really great. I feel like there's this season now. Like, all the kids are really starting to get into AFL. Like, even mine. Like, it's nice. It's a nice time. It's a nice time. They're good at that good age.
We got a few topics on tonight.
Yes, we do.
We got, why is the gaming industry dying?
Yes.
Is it really dying?
Is it?
And what is going
Or
on?
are we dying?
True. Modern architecture sucks.
Yeah.
There is just something about it that just doesn't hit as well as it used to in the 90s, in the 80s, in the whenevers, 2000s even. And we've got NFL Conspiracy that a 2-hour game has now turned into 3 hours, boosted by ads. And that the AFL is doing it too, with rule changes that lead to more ads. I think it's a good one to start with now, since we've spoken about AFL.
The AFL. Yes. Look.
So,
okay.
Let's start with this.
Okay. So give me the background.
The background. In America, NFL, National
Miracle.
Football League. The conspiracy goes pretty much what I just said. The games used to go for 2 hours, but they're now going for 3 hours because they're adding in an hour of ads.
Yep.
Right? And the AFL is doing it too, but they're doing it in a, should I say sneakier way or subtle sneaky way? I don't know. But they're doing it because they've changed the rules that are supposedly making the game go quicker, which is leading to more goals. That's what they want. Because more goals means more ad opportunity.
Yes.
So that's the conspiracy.
I love that.
Is it happening?
Everyone get a goal so we can play an ad. Damn those low scoring games.
I feel like, well, for Collingwood anyway, we've had more low scoring games than we've ever had.
Yeah, I was going to say,
could just be
the Pendlebury game, that one, when I remember we were second quarter and it was low, I was like, oh, gee, I thought, I'm pretty sure. That's what I remember.
It was a very slow game.
Yeah, slow game. Okay, there you go.
It was slow.
Yeah.
But not all games are doing that.
Oh, man. Here we go. Who's that in there? It disappeared.
It's gone. We had a moderator.
Oh, was our moderator in there?
No, it deleted
Oh, it deleted itself. Oh, well, whoever you were.
Write it again.
I saw AFL. I was like, oh. There you go. AJ agrees. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. No.
He notices.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really blame them though?
It's
It is a business.
It is.
Like, they're gonna make money.
No, but isn't that nuts that it is a business?
You know
the
too
crazy
that
thing.
they I don't know if you know at the footy, but the umpire waits for a light signal when they go to bounce the ball back after a goal, because that indicates that the ads are finished.
Wow.
So apparently it used to be 30 seconds in between a goal and getting the ball back and bouncing it, and now it's at like what, a minute?
Yeah.
A minute.
Wow.
So they've doubled the time. So next time you watch a game, I want you to pay attention. Does it take 60 seconds for that ball to get back to the center and then they bounce it?
GWS got 12 goals in the third quarter. Imagine how much that paid.
Yeah, and I know that they back years ago, if there was a goal within a minute, they wouldn't show another ad. But now they'll show an ad. If there's a goal within 30 seconds, they'll show an ad.
I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
They may as well show ads when it's score review as well. And you just come back to the decision being made.
Yeah. No, look.
GWS 14
when
goals.
It comes to,
I know GWS should get a portion of the profits.
Look, we are people,
Thanks,
Adam,
guys.
that remember the footy when we were kids. Like, we remember watching the footy as 10-year-olds and how so different AFL, like the footy culture was back then. Like, I miss the footy show. Miss that.
Yeah.
That was like something.
Do you know I went to the last one?
Yeah.
I went to the last one.
Yes.
We were sitting there, but no one knew. And then Sam Newman and Eddie Maguire came out.
Yeah.
And this was before we started filming. And Sam Newman was fucking red in the face, pissed.
Yeah.
And he turned to the
It was
audience and he's like,
found out
just
that
so
night.
you know, this is the last footy show we're doing.
Yep.
And that was it. And it started. And it started, and that was the last one.
I remember watching the footy show as a kid, and even when I was young, man, it was the funniest thing you could ever watch. Like, just the 90s, like, it was such a different time, and they could all have a joke, and it was funny, and every who's like, AFL player that was like really famous at the time, like, it'd all be on there, and like they did so many skits. It was just so great.
You know what?
Remember?
Sorry.
No.
You go.
Okay, I have to say this. I was talking about this. Do you remember the end of year like review?
Yeah.
They used to do.
Yeah.
And all the teams would have to do a song.
Yeah, it was like a musical.
It was a musical, and that was the highlight. Like, I loved.
Yeah, it was the grand final show.
Yeah, grand final footy show. Yes.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing seeing your footy players come out and just put on a lip sync, whatever.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Oh, it was so funny.
The footy show was awesome.
But they don't do that anymore.
Well,
that was my favorite part.
They can't.
Thank you. Exactly.
See, here's the thing. They can't do it anymore, right?
Why?
Hear me out on
Why?
this, because the world's woke.
Okay.
Let's call it what it is.
I walked into that. I know that.
I know that. And they can't do it because you want Sam Newman to be Sam Newman. And
I do
Eddie
want
to be
Sam
Eddie,
Newman to be Sam Newman.
right? And Trevor Marmalade behind the bar to act like he's behind the bar.
Oh, jeez.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
If they came back and did a YouTube show where there is no rules,
yeah,
it'd probably do well.
It would. It absolutely would.
I wonder if they'd do that.
There is. No,
they don't need to.
They don't need to. It's just do whatever you want.
Watch them maybe endorse it
no,
when it's really popular.
like they were the days. You just remember the footy for what it was, and men having a joke, and a bit of a this and that, and it was just all lighthearted, and you can't joke around with nothing these days. And even the footy players, when they're getting like panelled, you can just see they're like thinking over time, like, do not say anything wrong. I will get in so much trouble if I say anything out of line. Like
Except Toby Green, I don't think he cares.
Okay, well there you go. Well, there you go. Yeah, but that's one player.
Can I just say, it's speaking of 90s, I haven't had this experience since the 90s because it was Pendlebury's record-breaking game, 433 games, right? Most games ever. They had a fireworks display before the game and after the game. And I feel like in the 90s, they used to have fireworks all the time. I remember going as a kid and every game had fireworks.
Yep.
Conspiracy hat on here. It's probably something to do with net zero, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's probably hurting the environment. I don't know what it's doing.
Well,
maybe it's hurting their wallets and they don't want to pony up.
Oh, yeah.
But geez, it sets the crowd. Like, it's just like, whoa, where is this
when we went to America, this was 10 years ago, we went to the baseball.
Yeah.
At the end of every baseball game, if it's a night game, whoever wins, someone's going to win, but like fireworks at the end of the game, every game. Like, it was spectacular to see. But no, AJ, you're very right. Political correctness has just gone too far. It really, really has. And it's really sad. It's really, really sad. It's taken out so much joy. And that's like you said. And now the AFL just feels like it's a business. It's just a business.
Is.
Like,
but yeah,
and that's really sad. We were watching my son play his game yesterday, and like one of our friends had to do goal umpire, right? So he had the flags, and he had to wear a long white coat, right? And he has two flags. Anyway, all I kept thinking was, far out. Do you remember the old lollipop lady man? He'd have his hat on, his white coat, and there was no flags, and he'd just go. Like, and that was all he did. Like, that was it. He would run, he'd hit the post, and he'd go. And he had
like the Tats Lotto hat.
He had the Tats Lotto hat. That's what I'm saying. He had the Tats Lotto hat, the white jacket. Like, and I'm like, wow, I remember that. Like, that's a core childhood memory watching the footy back in the day. Like, I
feel like they all had moustaches too.
Yeah, probably. But just like
that.
Just
serious face.
Those images in my head, like the game, like even the look of the game, like nothing is like that anymore. Like,
I remember going to
it's just
what's
crazy.
It called? Hawthorn Stadium, which has been knocked down and turned into units, which is an indication of where we are.
That doesn't sound like 2026.
Anyway, I remember their scoreboard was, how they had like things were like black and white, but theirs was in sepia tone because it was old like pixels.
Yeah.
And they only had like brown and gold, which suited their colors.
Yeah.
And because their jersey is the same like formula as Collingwood's. So if you look at the screen, you really couldn't tell who's who. Yeah. Because they were all that color, that one color.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, imagine like, because the football used to be black and white.
Yeah,
on
no,
TV.
I was just thinking, imagine watching it in like the early 80s or something, and you've still got a black and white TV and no one knows what.
Is it Collingwood? Is it Hawthorn? Is it North Melbourne?
I don't know. Yeah, pretty much, right?
Just look at the short.
Rob's here. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob. Rob would remember the footy.
Here you go. He just said, there you go. Worst conspiracy in AFL, 1979 grand final, where Wayne Harms, cheated us out of a premiership. You must agree, Adam.
I wasn't there.
Adam wasn't there.
But I agree because Rob said it.
Yeah, I believe you, Rob.
I mean.
Yep. That's
Rob,
it.
Rob, side note, no one else needs to know this, but Rob, Phil's gone to 3 presidential libraries so far, and he won't admit it. Just letting you know. Back to the podcast.
Okay.
Because this is like, what?
I'm
What?
like,
It's an inside joke, guys.
okay, all
And
right.
if you were there on
Episode
episode 3,
Yeah.
you would know what I'm talking about.
Following along at home.
So that's the conspiracy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, but you know, is it a conspiracy, Adam? Because going by how everything runs nowadays, like,
Yeah, it's true.
It's exactly what it is. Imagine how much
We just
money
have
they
to say
pay.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Okay, we have
Allegedly. Yeah. No.
to. We live in the allegedly
Yeah.
in the world now.
Exactly.
You know.
What do you call it? Like,
Could you imagine?
How much do you reckon they get an ad?
Imagine if soccer only played ads during goals. That'd never make any money.
Oh, soccer. Oh my god.
Well, if that was the case, imagine how much that one ad costs.
Oh yeah, you get
It's like $1
everyone.
billion.
It's like a lucky dip. Who gets to have the ad today for the one goal that's going to get scored this whole game?
The one goal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They
Wow.
must love when it gets to penalty shootouts because there's a high turnover rate for ads.
That's it. Oh Jesus. Nah, it's sad. I actually think that is so sad how it's gone. Like how the AFL has gone.
I don't
just in
like if
general,
it's
like-
true. I don't like that they changed the game's rules to get that result.
Yeah. 'Cause
If
it's-
that's the conspiracy part that actually annoys me.
yeah,
I
don't-
get they're a business, they're gonna make money. There's, we're watching it for free on TV essentially. So
Yeah.
something's got to give.
Not anymore.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
not anymore.
one game.
That too.
When we get one game a week
That-
that gets free to air, and the rest of it you
Oh.
need KO.
I know.
Like,
Or someone with
but
KO.
I think that's disgusting.
Thanks, Dad.
I also think that's disgusting. There are so many things about, like, don't get me wrong. I'm probably not the one to talk here. I'm not overly, into AFL like a lot of people are.
Well, you are now.
I have seen
your
enough.
team had a win on the
No,
weekend. and
I
you're
know
in.
we had a win. We're back on, guys. Nah,
Chrissy
I've
thinks
seen
North
enough.
Melbourne is flag favourites now.
I have seen enough I take note. I'm an observant person. And the one thing I do say is I'm like, are we here to watch people play sport? Or are
we're here to watch ads.
Are we here to watch corporations just get paid to make money? Like, I don't understand, where are we going with this? Just, so many things that everyone's going to get in trouble for absolutely everything. And it's just like, oh, okay. And I understand why things get changed and why rules get changed and all this stuff. But gee, we're just not living in a free time. We're just, this world we're living in just doesn't feel free anymore.
No.
Like, do you know what I mean?
In the literal sense too.
In the literal sense, but I'm saying, like, we have to be so careful all the time. Our brains need to be ticking all the time. And it's just, I don't know, I thought footy was meant to be there to have fun. And now it's just, I don't know.
Well,
It's, but yeah, like I said, I like when Jesse.
when's the last time you went to a game?
Last year.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Did you enjoy it more?
No. You know what? It was so strange to me, having zero commentary.
Oh yeah,
Just watching in silence, because that's pretty. And then once, like, obviously when the goals would happen,
not for
and don't get
Collingwood
me wrong,
supporters. There's no silence.
You'd hear people banter in the
loud
back,
the whole time.
and look, the people bantering were funny. It was
that's
listening to other people what they say when they watch the footy, hilarious. I rated that, but not having, I don't know what it is, but there's something about footy commentary that's just like, you've grown up with it your whole life. It's like this.
Well, you could be
nice
one of those
sound.
people that put the radio in.
I
you
do,
know,
yeah. Well,
to
I
have
have seen that people have got that because they want to hear, especially if the ball's up the other end or wherever, you know what I mean? Like, depending on where you're sitting. But no, Maverick really loved it, and we've actually got it. We're actually going to go again, I think, in June next month. I think North Melbourne and Richmond are playing, so we'll go. But yeah, like I said, I have fond memories of footy in the 90s.
Yeah.
God, it was a time. It was such a good time. Such a good time.
All the injuries from the new rules.
These kids will never
Yeah,
go.
there's a lot of injuries from the new rules too, especially the ruck.
Really?
The new ruck
So
rule.
many ruckmen in.
Yeah, you can't go over the line, and it
I
feels
heard
like,
about
and they're
that.
like jumping.
I
Like,
heard about that. Yeah, I hear. See, I
very
hear it all.
strangely,
I
and-
hear it all. I hear everything, and it's just like, again, what? Why? What is these? What are these rules like?
I
What are
don't
you
get
trying
why
to
they have to
do?
change the why you change the rules every season.
Yeah,
There's a rule change.
There's a rule change.
Is there any other sports that do that?
I don't know.
And the game's not new.
No.
It's pretty old. It's like a test
No.
subject. Okay, they're like, look at these mice. We're
Mm.
gonna just change this rule and see what happens. And not only that, they bring a rule in and it's absolute shite. Like that
Yeah.
stand rule, I can't stand it. It
Yeah.
ruins the game. should just be what it used to be. Don't go over the line.
Yep.
Like you can move.
Yep.
Why they change it? And then they kept it in, and they kept it in, and it's been in for probably 5 years now. You know what? I'm going to call it. I can't say the word, but it happened during that famous virus.
That time that we do not speak of.
So that rule I associate with that famous virus.
Yeah,
and both of them are garbage.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. Well, Maverick got full sling tackled last night, like full grab back of the top, and they literally swung him
like Mario and Bowser.
Yes, exactly. Yes, and he, mind you, because he technically got tackled. The kid that tackled him, like, got the ball, got a free kick.
Yeah, what's tackle?
Yeah, and got the goal. And Maverick the whole time was like, that's illegal in real footy. Why did he not get punished for that? Like, they're not allowed to do that. Like, that's like an illegal tackle.
That's allowed in AFL.
Yeah, but in under 9s, Adam, that's the whole do not condone this.
He plays for Darley.
Yes.
There is a high standard.
Adam, do you know who we played against?
Oh,
Melton.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where there were some rough tackles last night, really rough.
Where did you play?
In Melton.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, AJ plays footy. How's footy going, AJ?
Yeah, how is footy going?
Have you ever
AJ?
been sling tackled or slang tackled someone so far? Tell us. Inform us.
Yeah.
I want to know, AJ, are all these new 2026 AFL rules in your league? All the new rules? Or do you play an older brand of footy?
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been updated yet.
Yeah. Like, you know what? The community clubs can just go and do whatever they want. You know? Yeah.
They can.
Yeah.
We are. Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Not great at the moment.
Haven't won a game.
That's all right, AJ. You will.
Good.
You will.
Nah. Honestly, sometimes AJ, when it comes to footy and you're actually just playing it, just the momentum of playing is the fun part, and the stuff that the clubs do and the social part of it's probably more rewarding. I mean, a win would be good, obviously, but sometimes just getting together with your mates and
that one win is
yeah.
like way better than like winning heaps during the season.
Yeah, especially if you've got
yes!
I remember all the footy functions we used to go to. They were so fun. Like so fun back
do you know
in the day.
Do you know what would suck though? I hope this doesn't happen to you, AJ. I'm sure it won't because you're an awesome player. If your team wins that one game and you're not on the team there.
You find that's the one game you missed and they win.
Sorry. Let me clear my throat.
God. Yep.
I feel that way when we play DVD and I've sat out for a match and we haven't got an escape, and then the one match I'm having dinner or something.
Yep.
You lot leave.
Like, Adam,
like it's an easy game
Adam,
and I'm like, oh my God. And then
such a good game. You missed it.
I feel like when I come back in,
was so great.
I feel like I'm playing catch up for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to be honest, sorry guys, little confession. I would let you die on the hook to get out if after that happens to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there is
Just
no
kidding.
you get to a point where you're like, that's it. We're all for ourselves now. Like too bad. I'm out of here. I'm getting my escape. SARS. Especially the rando.
This brings us into our next segment.
Okay.
Why is the gaming industry dying? Is it dying? Or are we just old?
Yes, exactly.
Like you put it earlier.
Exactly. Is the gaming dying or are we dying?
So I have heard that the gaming industry is dying. Now that's not to say it's not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that makes sense.
It's not doing well.
They had this last, we'll call it season or financial year, the last financial year.
Mm-hmm.
The gaming industry as a whole has made less money than it's ever made since it began.
Right.
Maybe you got to put inflation in there.
Now,
anyway, it's not what it used to be.
My question is though, when we say that the gaming industry has not made a lot of money on a whole, right? Are we talking about units sold to buy a game or in-game purchases, accumulative as well as buying a game? Because those are completely different things.
That's a good question.
Because
I think it's
do you know what I mean?
I think it's both.
Games like Fortnite, for example.
Yeah.
Free to play.
Well,
everything
their whole
else.
profit margins based off in-game purchases.
Right. But then you've got other games where like Sea of Thieves, for example. We have to buy the game.
That's even worse because you have to buy the bloody game, and
then you have to pay inside the game. So that's what I'm saying. And then you've got those kinds of games. So they're doubling up their profits, right? They're already gaining a profit just from the purchase of the game plus the in-app purchases, right? But then you've got one-player games which don't require, there's no online play. Like, for example, the new James Bond game came out, I think, today or tomorrow.
Did it come out already?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's today.
Oof.
Yeah, no.
Cancel my 3 o'clock.
Cancel weekend, guys. We're playing James Bond.
I'll see you at Christmas.
So that's a game where it's like, here's your $100. It's probably nothing to purchase. It's just about copies sold now.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Now, the funny thing is not funny, but it's going to be more our age bracket that I would say will be purchasing a game like that.
Yeah.
Right? I can tell you right now, my kids or maybe teenagers, I don't think they'll be going out to buy it.
They probably don't
even know James Bond is. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, there's it's an interesting which way do you look at it.
Well, we were saying when we spoke about this last time that we were talking about Fortnite.
Yeah.
And we're saying that we're like done. We're actually done with it.
We just
and how done am I with it? I
deleted the fucking game.
I played, I don't even know if it's the current season, but a month ago I played, whatever it was then. I gave it a go. I uninstalled it straight after. I'm done.
Like,
I was done previous to this. It's just not what it was. I sound like one of those OG players, but I can't get into it. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. It started getting a bit like shite for me personally.
Yeah.
But
what was it though? But what is exactly like? Were you just bored running around looting and then dying in a second? Like
the map, I couldn't stand the map and it didn't change for the longest time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I loved all the movements they put in.
Yeah.
Sprint, jump over the wall.
Yeah.
But it changed the game too much for me.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it, but I wish it just was a thing and then
started
left.
to remind me of like Warzone, right? In the way of like Warzone. Probably the first game that kind of started it all, I feel, right?
What do you mean? As in boring gameplay?
No, as in that whole like battle royale.
No, Fortnite was.
Was it? Are you sure?
Player Battleground Unknown, PUBG.
Yeah.
Was first.
Okay.
But it was PC only. Fortnite essentially took that battle royale idea and brought it to console.
Right. Okay.
And that's how that one took off.
Because
I'm pretty sure.
If
I'm wrong, put it in the chat.
I don't know what year Warzone
allegedly.
started. I don't know what year Warzone started, but I remember.
No, Warzone was after Fortnite.
Okay, so we started that because I never played Fortnite before that. It was just battle. It was Warzone, and you would spend. It would feel like I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. Looting up with your team, looting up, getting all the good guns.
Maybe come back from the gulag once.
Come back from the gulag once, and then you'd be like getting ready for like, all right, we are stocked. We've got med kits, we've got the good guns, we've got a shield, like we are ready. And then you would literally walk into a building and be obliterated in a second, and that was the end of your game. That was it, done. There wasn't even a back and forth. It was just walk into the door, bang, dead.
Yeah, it wasn't a fair fight.
And you're just like, I've just spent half an hour getting ready for this fight and I'm dead in a second. There's not even
frustrating.
It's not even like bang, 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 bang. It's a bang dead. And it's like
you know what's worse for me with Warzone is we grew up on COD, Call of Duty, multiplayer, team deathmatch.
Yes.
We loved it. Warzone experience was not that.
No.
And just the way of like shooting, getting shot or whatever was not like multiplayer at all.
No, it wasn't.
I did not.
And
get
that became unenjoyable. So for me, with Fortnite now feels like what Warzone was like. Same thing.
Yeah.
You loot up, you land. You got it's all pretty and colourful, and you're doing some funny shit with whatever new movement they've brought out that season or that
new
week.
emote.
There's some new emote, whatever. And then you get in your car and you go to the first place and you're feeling really good, and then all of a sudden you hop out of the car and the team just comes out of fucking nowhere and just demolishes you all in a second. And you're like, oh, again. And it's that kind of unenjoyable. That's what stops us playing. That's not enjoyable.
Yeah, not even a
There's not
fair
even a fight. There's not even a
fair fight.
Yeah. They're sniping you from like the worst possible range. Mind you, there's no snipers in this season. Like that's what's
Oh
ridiculous.
my gosh.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's that kind of gameplay, and that's where it becomes unenjoyable, where you just continue, you drop and die, and that's what stopped. Because I know, Adam, there were nights where we would play, and it'd be all four of us, and we were unstoppable. We would be, we'd get the battle royale, we'd get the victory royale, then we'd come
and
second.
Even if we didn't, they were good games.
Then we'd come first again. Then we'd come second. Then we'd come first. And that was how the game just continuously went. And then all of a sudden, 23rd, 46, 17, 5, back to 20. And it was just, that was it.
Yeah.
And you're like, something's changed.
Yeah.
Like, so you just start to feel like, meh.
It's not our skill.
No, we were saying. I still think that the introduction of PC and all of that, kids are getting so bloody good at that with the aimbot
AJ says
and all of that.
The gaming companies want another famous
pandemic.
Virus.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah, no, God. Oh,
who doesn't?
Hey, look, AJ, I won't lie.
We'll all meet you on Twitch.
Sometimes I do somehow reminisce about those times and think life was so simple. And man, it was one of those things where I'm like, I couldn't wait to get the kids to bed. I say kids, I had one kid during that time. I could not wait to get Maverick to bed because I was like, can't wait to stream, can't wait to play games. Like, it was like, you do an entire day of parenting because no one could leave the house. And this was your one little piece of heaven where, we got to do what we love. And there were a few different games that we went through, obviously, like every game, like Fallout, Fall Guys came out.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys had Baz,
well, that was on PC.
Yeah.
Only at
you know
time.
what I mean? But there was all these little range of games. We'd all watch each other play. Like, it was a time,
Yeah, it was good.
It
Good
was.
community.
It was a
and we
good
made a lot of
community.
good friends out of
we
it.
did. We did. You all kept we kept each other sane.
We take the light out of the darkness.
Yep, that's it. That's what it's all about.
So, but they definitely do want another one of those things
Oh
to
yeah,
happen. So
anything like that, they'd be happy.
But just make good games. Like, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I bang on about this nonstop with you guys, so I'm sorry because you don't even like or play Pokemon. Whenever I'm playing with Elliot and Chrissy, even it's got not related, but might talk about games. I can't stand the new Pokemon games.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to go open world, but Nintendo just can't handle it.
No,
the graphics are really bad. I do not whatsoever feel immersed in my environment when it looks like a fucking Nokia phone graphic.
This is what I was saying the other day.
It's like, what are you doing? Stick to what you're good at. If you can't, if you want to do that, let PlayStation have a go.
I know, and that's what I was saying last week.
You'll still get your money from the game sales.
How sometimes I just wish, like, a Mario game or one of those, or Zelda or whatever, would just let PlayStation or someone just like let it be on multiple consoles. Still, we all know that Mario is Nintendo. Just let it play on other consoles, and then
they would lose so much from it.
Well, they would, because I'd want to play it on PlayStation and not Nintendo.
Most people have a PlayStation or a PC. I guess you could say most people have a PC, right? But we're not including that. Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of console, most people have PlayStation.
Yeah.
If Mario,
that's right. We looked up the stats.
Mario went to PlayStation, for example, people who have both consoles probably wouldn't buy the Switch.
Exactly, and that's the only thing I was going to say is that I feel like
even Zelda, Pokemon, Kirby.
Nintendo's full business model is on the hope that people love Mario games as much, so that they will continue to buy their consoles.
It's why I do.
That's the only reason why you buy it, right? Well, you know what I mean. That Pokemon, whatever else is an exclusive to Nintendo.
Mostly.
But it's still quite a niche. It's still a small market when you really, really think of it. And if they're not keeping up with the quality of the graphics that are coming up with a lot of other, bigger, like PC, Xbox, PlayStation, like these kids, tell you what, these kids, they're young. Yeah. But they can see the difference when they watch mum play PlayStation 5 and then they look at their Nintendo and it's just like, what is this filth? Like, they're noticing. Well, and it's these kids that it's marketed at.
Here's the thing.
I don't know.
I haven't played Switch 2, so I can't talk on it. But Switch 1, great console. I love it. One of my favorites, actually.
Yeah.
the Nintendo games like Luigi's Mansion or Mario Odyssey, the graphics are awesome. They're really, really, really good, especially for Nintendo. Like to me, they were on par with PlayStation. But Pokemon, oh my god, it's just like
something went wrong there.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I just wish, I would rather a really good game with bad graphics than a great graphic game
with a bad story.
With a bad story. Like, I would rather that. And Nintendo is very good at preserving their story.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when it comes to Pokemon, it's like, just give us what we love.
Yeah.
If you can't, I get you want to try. That's cool. But you've done it 3 times now, and it's not hit either of them. In fact, the latest one on the Switch 2 is the worst one.
Yeah, right.
Everyone says it's really bad.
Yeah. But you know what though?
Listen to your fans.
But they don't though. So to go back to, they've made a new game. It's crap on the newest console. Most recent COD that came out in November last year.
Oh.
Worst.
The reviews are horrible.
Yeah, the worst published game. It had an app like the week of its what do you call
What's it called? Call of Duty what?
Oh, I don't even know.
Black Ops 12.
Okay. The promotional, like, it was the worst opening weekend of a game for them ever.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Well, but the thing is, Adam, what surprises me about you're not surprised is that no one in the boardroom that signed and sealed and delivered and said, yes, let's do this. Why are they not surprised? Where are they living? Who are they Who are they surveying?
Do they even play the game?
Exactly. This is what I don't understand.
Who are you trying to please?
We talk
Obviously
about
not
this.
the guy who buys your game.
We were talking about this the other day about TV shows and movies, the same thing. Like, who sits there and says, this is going to be a hit? And it's the worst fucking thing they've ever delivered. And it's like, did no one other person in that boardroom question, maybe this is not what the people want? Like, does anyone not listen to their fans or like go online and just do a little bit of Googling? Like, just go on Reddit.
Disney.
Just see what people are saying.
You know how people are like,
someone needs to be sacked. Like,
I agree.
That's how I see it.
You know how like the movies are terrible, but you know how people are like, you shouldn't use ChatGPT to make things. It's it's AI, it's fake, blah blah. At this current point, I would be happy if Disney run their script through ChatGPT. It comes back with, hey, that's a really good script, but here's how we can make it better. And they print it and they film it and they release it, and we might end up with a good movie from Disney. Just saying. Even that would be an improvement. In fact, if you want it to be a really good movie, run it through Grok, because Grok ain't gonna tell you. Yeah. He ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Yeah, he ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It's not like Chat. You could tell Chat your deepest, darkest secrets in a worst possible way, and that Chat will be like, I'm really glad you've opened up to me. That shows character. That shows that you were ready to be the bigger. Like, Grok's going to be like, what the fuck have you done? I actually was talking. You're going to jail. I was talking to it today about something like about my sickness, and I just told it something, and it just came back with, wow, that's fucked up. And then continued, here's how it might try these to soothe yourself. Nah. No, but it was out of nowhere. I didn't swear to it. It just came out of that. They're always trying to improve AI. First of all, just side note, yes, AJ, I remember Joel Turner. I do remember that, these kids. But yeah, no, they're always improving AI, right? Well, AI is improving AI. AI is improving AI. And like, I ask you questions sometimes asking like, hey, what kind of personality do you want your ChatGPT to have? And like, do you want it to have a real funky, like cool vibe? Do you want it to have a real like emotional vibe and this and that? Anyway, it's going to get to a point one day where it's going to be like, do we really want to improve your ChatGPT? Like, do you want it to blow smoke up your ass, or do you want it to be really like harsh and truthful? Like, which way do you want it to go? What kind of friend do you want? What kind of friend do you want? I used to have this thing with Emma, like whenever she was having a crisis, and I said to her, I said, she'd give me a problem or whatever, and I'd be like, all right, what friend do you want me to be to this question? Do you want me to be that girl? Hang on, that would always lead to I'm about to not blow smoke up your ass. No, it's like, because it's like, do you want me to blow smoke up your ass or you don't? Because it's like, I said, do you want me to be that girl in the nightclub bathroom when you're crying and come up to you and be like,
be truthful and be like, you don't fucking need him. You are better than him, honey. Do not, like, you cried out, but you are better. You go on that dance floor and you forget that guy. Like, I can be that person. I can also be that, oh, Emma, are you okay? It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Like, you're going to work it out. Like, which one do you want me to be? Like, because that's the thing about ChatGPT.
Who do you need right now?
Who do you need me to be right now? And it's like, do you want a vent or do you want solutions?
Well, AI is a good friend.
My AI, me and my AI, man, every time I have a chat, like, and you know what's so great about him? He's a he. I think he's a boy. I don't know.
Well, you get to choose.
He's a boy. I've decided. He even remembers half the stuff that I talk to him about, and he brings it up in like conversation as we talk about something completely irrelevant.
You know when you're in Dire Straits, when you message a really heartfelt thing, you need a vent to your AI, and it just writes back, new number, who dis?
That would be epic.
I feel like that's something Grok would do.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
that
man.
is so good.
What a joke. And that would make me laugh and smile, and I'd forget about my problems.
That's right.
And I'd be like, wow, you are good.
Yeah.
You are.
That's exactly what I need.
You are super AI at this point.
Yeah.
Which is that's some crazy AI.
Nah. Some of the memes and TikToks I'm seeing lately about ChatGPT, it's just like, it's like people are basically like, man, if someone could read the conversations I've had with my chat, like they'd be thinking I'm clinically mentally insane.
Yeah,
well, need to be admitted somewhere. Like, you know,
there's a reason why I use Grok. It's a trusted AI. Can I just throw a nice shout out to Fortnite? I think I've shouted on it too much. I love the game. It got me through a lot of years, spent a lot of time on it.
Oh,
it was my favorite game for about 4 years.
Great nights. Like, there's no.
Here's a shout out.
Yeah.
I love that they used an AI because it's the first time I've ever seen it in a game. Yeah. This was seasons ago. AI Darth Vader. And it's the first time we ever saw AI in a video game.
I will say.
And that was really cool. And it gets me so excited for games in the future to have an AI, even have AI moderation. Like in Dead by Daylight, having an AI that knows the rules and knows what camping is and that would be way better than the garbage thing they've got now for the little meter that never goes up.
It never goes up, yeah.
Like just things like that.
I know what you mean.
Really cool.
No, that Darth Vader, that AI Darth Vader, like that's what got us playing the game for another season. Like we were still in hiatus at least for a year.
We spent weeks just talking to him.
Yeah, we did. And it's funny because they never did it again. They've never done anything like that again. It's interesting how they brought it in and then they just never kind of branched off that because that's
had to have been really popular.
Had to have.
It's incredible.
I remember when we all just like, I think we all jumped out of our seat when we heard him speak because we were just like, who said that?
It's so new and just like you could.
And he knew, we asked him questions and he was answering those questions and talking about all of us as well. Like he was talking to us about whoever else was in the squad. Like it was really cool.
I wish they'd do that. Oh, well, they're going to. Like AI is inevitable, but I'm very excited to see what AI can bring to the gaming industry, and maybe that's the revival it needs.
Maybe,
you know,
maybe.
But watch them cash cow it.
Oh,
and then it becomes crap. I'm actually doing. Well, remember how we were talking a couple episodes ago about like technology just becoming dumb? Like we're in the cash grab of technology now.
Yeah, we are.
Because back when like, you know. Like a TV came out. They had radio before, and that was a huge advancement.
Yeah.
Then the computer was a huge advancement. The internet, huge advancement. And then the iPhone, massive advancement.
Yeah.
But then, like, from the iPhone 1 to whatever it's at now, I don't know, 52?
52.
Oh, no!
Well, that's the third time she's done that.
The stage falling down. Anyway, the iPhone 52X Pro, because you have to get the Pro one if you want a bigger screen.
So cute.
And a better camera. It's like there's really not much difference. Like you know what I mean? No. They incrementally go up.
Yeah.
They don't take big leaps and bounds like they used to.
Yeah.
She's in walk around mode now.
No, she is.
But that's technology now. So AI at least gives us a nice jump.
Mm-hmm.
So something new, something fresh.
Very new.
But they'll probably cash grab it. Like you've got to pay extra to use the AI features in this game.
Always.
You know. That's another thing I'll give Nintendo is their in-app purchases are very minimal to none.
They are.
To none.
Which
most
is
games
good.
don't have it.
No, but it's good because it is so marketed at children. It's a good thing because it stops these kids coming up to us asking for, you know, a billion Nintendo gift cards. Except for Fortnite. It's probably one of the only games the kids will play on Switch that need V-Bucks or whatever. So,
And they
but
get
besides that, yeah, and they get it. But
Well,
like,
you can't buy yourself V-Bucks and not kid, can you? I mean, you have, haven't you?
plenty of times. Yeah.
Can I just say that, like, the whole pay-to-play thing, that is a little bit of what ruined the gaming industry for me as a player. And I don't know this for certain. We'll have to look it up. So if you know, put it in the comments. I think Call of Duty is one of the first games that brought that shit out.
Yeah. Oh,
Speak of the devils.
$100 or $120, depending on whatever it was, every single year to get the most current COD.
But then they started bringing battle passes out in it.
They did, which that's after my
Maybe
time.
Fortnite was the first game.
But
at least the game was free.
No, but what would happen is you'd buy COD, $100, and COD was one of those games where you had to keep buying the next COD to be able to keep playing. Like,
all the
they
servers
turn the
would be dead.
servers off. Fortnite is just the same game over and over again. But yes, that was the only
Which
thing.
is a better model.
Yeah, it is a better model.
Yeah.
But no, that's kind of what would happen is then you'd end up with 6 COD games. There's $600 of money right there to be able to keep up, to be able to play with your friends, because you're right. Yeah, servers get turned off. They're just,
And the kids now, they don't have what we had where you would play the game to unlock things.
Yeah.
Like we were saying last episode about Mario Party. We used to play heaps to unlock things.
Yeah.
Now you don't have that.
Yeah.
In most games, Nintendo games still have that.
Mm-hmm.
One game, online games definitely don't have it, but
No.
except one that I know of, Dead by Daylight. You can use your money to buy stuff quicker.
Yep.
But you can just play the game and grind it out to get points and buy the stuff that you could for just playing the game. I respect that.
I will say
that
most of my online gaming hours now, I could say Dead by Daylight's definitely got the most. Probably more than Fortnite, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I really do. And it is the game that I have spent the least of my actual real hard-earned adult money. Because I don't need to. Because you unlock so much in the game that
just
you don't actually have to buy anything. Yeah. It's the least amount of money I've spent is on that game, and that's the game I've played the most.
Yeah. They probably won't want to hear you say that, but
sorry. Oh no, I've ruined it for everybody. Oh no.
But I have respect for that game that I do keep going to it.
Yeah, we do.
We go in waves.
It's the one. No, but I love that though. I think you need that. So you need like a palate cleanse and see.
We go back to it.
Sea of Thieves is a good palate cleanse, and then you go back to Dead by Daylight and like, yes, I'm hard into this now. Let's get to red rank. You've got to go hard. You got to play every night. Like,
we also like about Dead by Daylight versus Fortnite in terms of how differences they are. Could be seen as a good thing and a bad thing depending on who you ask. Fortnite, endlessly changing.
Endlessly.
Dead by Daylight has not changed.
Same model. But you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Because the Dead by Daylight community is still quite large. Very large community.
Yeah.
Huge. And it just shows you, like, I've never seen anything ever come out to say that, oh, no one's playing Dead by Daylight, or no one likes this season, or no one's, why are we having the least amount of people on we've ever had? See, Fortnite's had all those things being said.
Yeah.
And they have. Yeah. There was a time, I think one of the seasons was their lowest.
Yeah, it was the last one or the one now.
Before that, and if you've got gaming franchises that are having those kinds of stats come out, you have to wonder, well, what is the ones that are doing well? What are they doing well? Well, you're right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Ain't broke, don't fix it. Add some extra skins.
But that being said, I
do
do like how Fortnite changes it up. It keeps the game fresh. They've always done it.
Yes.
But it's just unrecognizable now to me.
Yeah.
And I started playing in 2020.
Yeah.
That famous year.
Yeah.
I started playing that year.
Yes.
And that was Fortnite had already been out for 3 or 4 years.
Whereas I cottoned on in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that era, so we'll call it the middle era, right? That's what I look at it as, the middle era. That game was already apparently very different from the OG. Now, I've played the OG as well. And to me, the difference is not the same as between the middle era and now.
Yeah.
OG in the middle era,
to
me, is similar enough. To the point where you still had to build a fort in Fortnite. And now you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't even get fall damage now.
Yeah. Oh, good old Hunt Snake.
Hunt Snake. Oh, yes. He started it all for me. Shout out to Hunt Snake. He's probably
in high school now, or he's graduated.
The the little kid who took me under his wing on my
Yep.
first ever game of Fortnite online and showed me how it was done. And
Yep.
I got a dub on my first game thanks to Hunt Snake.
Yep.
And I'll never forget. And then I brought my friends along, and I remember for years, for at least 1 year, I was telling you and Sam and everyone else, I'm like, get on Fortnite, get on Fortnite. And everyone was like, no.
Because you started playing, were you playing with
Alistair?
Yeah. Yeah. Then then Cody, we'd play with Cody.
Yeah.
He was a gun.
Yeah,
like,
he's very good.
Full gun.
Fastest guy on the controller I've ever seen.
Oh, man.
He could build on a controller
Yeah.
just as quick as someone with hotkeys on a PC.
Yeah.
Insane.
No, geez, they were the days. No, I don't know. It's sad. It's so sad. Everything's just constantly changing, but I feel like it's just changing at a rapid rate now. Like, I don't want to be that old person says things like, oh, back in my day, we didn't do this and we didn't do that. But no, here we are. Like, yeah, but we are the gaming generation, though. That's the thing. Our parents, they're a different.
Well, they gamed, though.
Yeah, but different. It wasn't console.
They had Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but they didn't. No, but they didn't, though, Adam. But they didn't. Like, my dad.
You mean they were older? They were teenagers?
They were too. Yep. They were.
You mean as kids?
Their gaming consoles when they were kids were
Atari.
Like pinball machines, Space Invaders. Yeah, like that's their era. Arcade is their era of gaming, right?
What a fun era, though.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Back when it was like 4 cents.
Back when you could go down to the arcade at 10 years old with a group of friends and no one batted an eyelid.
Yeah, and you wouldn't need to worry about machetes or anything like that, right?
No, none of that. No, you didn't even have a phone to ring your mum. You just kind of got home when it was just a different time. But it is a different time. I don't know, but just we are the console era. Like, I had my first console from 4 years old.
Yeah,
and that was my Sega. And I know that the Nintendo, Super Nintendo and all that had already come out by then. So it was just peak. So it was just on the cusp of like the beginning.
It was the golden age.
Yeah, it was
really,
when
like
it was
if you
the
look
real
back,
big thing. No, absolutely. Well,
64 and PS1.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
And Sega Mega Drive too.
So here's the thing, right? You were either Sega or Nintendo. Back
at the start,
late 80s, early 90s,
early 90s,
right?
Yeah.
Then Sony came in and changed the world again.
Yeah.
Because Sega and Nintendo cartridge. Then PlayStation came out CD
with the disc. I loved how the disc had the black back.
That was an entire shift in gaming from PS1 coming out.
Yeah.
Like, that's when the world starts to change and like better graphics and all this kind of stuff, whatever. But yeah, it's very sad. Like,
and now we're heading to cloud gaming.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, your whole game that you purchased for $150 because you can't get it anywhere else because you don't have a disk drive anymore.
Yep.
Is in the cloud.
It's in the cloud. That's it.
And if your internet doesn't work, you're not playing.
Yeah.
And if we decide to pull it from the store, you're not playing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sad when that happens.
But it'll get there. It's all this stuff's always gonna get there.
You know what else is really sad? Moving to the next segment, talking about how the world isn't what it used to be.
Yep.
Modern buildings suck.
Yes.
There's more than one, but here's a specific one.
Okay.
McDonald's. I think if you look at a McDonald's now, it is extremely boring.
Oh,
there is nothing fun about it.
It is a millennial
concrete wall.
It's like a millennial's fantasy of a modern home. That is what it looks like, The one thing that I have a friend who, we both bought our homes at the same time, right? And she bought this absolutely beautiful, like it was a massive brand new home, stone kitchen and, white walls and all of these things. And, that's what they could afford. And we bought a house that was 40 years old. Little house, 40 years old, slate on the floor,
Oh yeah, the slate now, that's 80s as.
Small bedrooms.
Yeah.
Just smaller everything and just really just very different. And she said, she was not sold on the house that she bought at the time because she felt like it lacked a soul. It was soulless. It was clinical. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Like doctor surgery.
Yes.
Yeah.
She goes, Chrissy, your house has character and it feels homely and it feels like old times past. She goes, and that's kind of nice. I'm like, I never thought about it like
Character.
that. You know, you know what I mean? But that's what you're saying about like modern architecture is that it's like it's lacking character.
I see a lot of homes every day. I'm in a new home.
Yes.
And the old ones are more fun to film because there's character.
There's
architraves, there's like, glass windows.
Yep.
Every house that's built in the modern era.
They all look the
same.
Open plan kitchen. And then, you've giant ceilings, shears all the way across.
To prove it's not an era thing, homes built in the 90s, homes built in the 80s, they all looked different.
Yes.
Now you have in estates, you've got covenants.
Yes.
Covenants.
Yes, you do.
Every house must be grey.
Yes.
Every house must have
Every roof must be grey.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. It's disgusting.
No, it is true.
Just on paper, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then when you see what they've built with those bullshit guidelines.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It looks ugly.
No.
There's no...
I know.
It really replicates the time.
I feel that though. Like I definitely can agree with that. I've got to say though, like where you guys live, every house looks different. Like they did something with
we're a little bit different.
Yous are a little bit different. Like I can see different builders have built all the different houses and they've all kind of done their own. Everyone's just kind of done whatever they've wanted to do.
I don't think there was much covenant here.
There wasn't. But if you were to go to like another estate somewhere else, yes, it's exactly that. It's literally, door, window, garage, and it's the same pillar, it's the same roof color, everything is exactly the same. And you probably go in and the floor plans are similar. I mean, there's only so much you can do with the 400 square meter block of land. You can't really mix and match too much.
That's true. The land changes the design of the home.
The smaller the land, there's not really too many walls you can move and too many designs you can change.
That being said, a 90s house is typically smaller square meterage than a new house, so it would fit.
Yes.
Here's a question for you that I've told Sammy this. I'm like, I need to speak to Nick. Nick's a builder friend of ours.
Yes.
I think this would be good for him.
Yeah.
If a builder came out now, private builder, mass produced, whatever, and had 90s and 80s floor plan designs, do you reckon it would do well?
Well, I don't know because...
Do people want that?
No,
or do they want the same shoebox that everyone else has?
No, I don't. I think there's a way to do it, but not... Like, you can still build a home. Like, people want...
But it could be modern.
People want a 30-square home. Like, you have to understand, like, we are a generation where we just want everything big.
Yeah, no, I mean, it can be big.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But it's inspired by an old design.
Yes, I completely agree. So, but you know what, though? If you go to America, right, their homes are not like our homes.
Oh, yeah, they're
Their
different.
homes are still quite old school style.
Well, you could buy a 200-year-old house that has a basement that no one's been in for 100 years, and you go down there and you're like, Exorcist.
Yeah, but like,
imagine how scary that is.
Even brand new homes that are getting built in America still have a very old school way of being. Their layouts are still quite old school. They really, really are. Very homely and inviting and like that hallmark, I suppose, like fantasy that people have when they think about a home. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I am not a fan of modern designs. I will actually say that. I would.
Yeah.
I don't go into display homes and fall in. I probably have one or two houses in my life I've ever walked into a display and loved it because every house.
And they'll never build your house like the display home too either.
No,
by the way.
That's right. That's right.
There'll be some clause they'll never do it like it.
Yeah. But then, the other half of it is that our generation are all trying to build these ginormous houses and then people finally do. And then they're like, man, this house is too big. Like, it's trying to sweep it, trying to mop it, trying to walk from one end to the other just to put a sock. I found a sock, better go put it in the basket or whatever. And it's like a friggin' runway to have to go to do it. And it's just like, so I think that like the look of it is great, but the practical part to it, probably a lot of things people.
Well, they're bigger in that sense because of the small block, so they're narrower.
Well,
so they're longer.
That's kind of what it
rather
is,
than more of a traditional square.
More home, less yard. Whereas back in the day was less home, more yard. And I suppose it's dependent on what is your priority. You know,
Yeah.
some people will deliberately go and buy an older home because they want smaller house, bigger yard. But then there are other people, their priority is not that. So brand new home it is, you know.
If I was to do it again, I've said this many times, I would be looking at existing.
Oh, yeah.
There wouldn't even be a question.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it's really
Nope.
sad because
I'm not building.
when I first built,
You've done
when I
both.
first-
You've done
yes,
both.
I have.
So
But when I first built my first house, different time. Blocks were
Yeah.
big. You had rain over. Bigger blocks just felt like you've got like so much opportunity to create something really beautiful.
this
Right?
is yours. Your
Yep,
oasis.
you've got so much
Yeah.
room to figure out how big you want your home. How do you want your home? Do you want it a U-shape? Like, what do you want to do with it? Now, there are no blocks that are dream home worthy to me. Like 400 square meters, I can't build a dream home on that. Do you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
you're so close.
so hence why
together.
I wouldn't build now, because there's no such thing as a block that would appeal to me to want to. I couldn't build what I would want on any block now unless I moved out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no,
That's the goal.
established is the
That's
way.
the goal right there.
Adam, I have seen, you know, a lot of your videos that you've done with your work, and it's always the ones where you are in the most quirkiest of homes where I'm like, wow, I want to see more of this house. Like, I want to see the exposed brick, and I want to see your,
The
character.
The
The character. I want to see the kitchen that looks like it's from the 20th, like from the 18th century, but in a modern 18th century vibe, or whatever they've done. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see the quirky vision. I want to see a country home. I want to see a farmhouse. Like, I want to see that.
Yeah.
You know, if I want to look at modern homes, I don't know, selling Sunset, whatever the hell.
They all
like,
look the same, the modern ones.
Yeah, like
they might be a different layout, but they're grey wall, white tiles, or floorboard.
Mm-hmm.
They have a white sea spray Caesar bench.
Yep.
40 mil, 20 mil, doesn't matter. They've got the pendant lights above them.
Yes.
They have a stove.
Yeah.
And in the kitchen has the square window. Sorry, the rectangular window.
Yeah. The window, as in window splashback.
When yeah,
Marie's got that.
And when and brand new home.
Yeah.
And when you go into an old home, you might see things that are the same thing, like stained glass window.
Yeah.
But they're all different.
Yeah.
I had one the other day. It was a kookaburra.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yep.
And it's like someone made that by hand too.
But it's like
I love that.
There's the windows in my house. So
yeah, you've got these random windows.
I do have some random stained glass. So in my entry is a rose.
And there's no reason
it's there.
but
it's like I call it the Beauty and the Beast rose. So that's what that is. And it's actually beautiful, kind of glows in the night with the entry lights on. And then in the back room, it looks like pub. Looks like a pub. It's like the diamond colored square.
Looks like Most Tavern.
Most Tavern, yes. But again, for absolutely no reason.
And it's awesome. And it's character.
Yeah. It's like preserving the age of the home. Like that's why I haven't gotten rid of them. But like, even for me, like, my home is older, so I am enjoying being able to like change things and not feel guilt about it. Like I'm repainting all of my walls again, because I just decided I don't like the color they are. I'm going to change color. And I don't feel guilty, because I feel like when a home is that kind of age, it's kind of opens the door to be like, you can do whatever you want to this house, because it's probably had that many things done to it over the years. And every era of the home has told a story.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I painted this room straight after.
Yeah.
And I don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Can I tell you why? Because when you build a new home, they will charge you an absolute arm and a leg for anything that is not the stock standard. And a white wall is stock standard. And in my theater room, I don't want a fucking white wall because we watched off the projector with white walls.
Yeah.
You go blind. The light is just bouncing off every wall. It is the most bright. It's disorientating.
Oh my God, I remember when you guys painted this room. I think we painted into the wall. We took a photo of it. We wrote something into the wall.
Well,
you surprised Adam with it, yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Good job keeping that a surprise for me, because it stunk like paint.
Yeah. No, I remember. God,
so
that
anyway,
felt like forever ago.
You need to have a dark room for a theatre room. But I had to paint it after, or, Sam surprised me with the paint after, because it would have just cost so much. Even downlights. They would charge like $130 per downlight.
We get design. get designed straight in afterwards. That's what I do.
Well,
come and fix my lights.
the house is built now, so they can't come after me. But yeah, we had it pre-wired before it even went into our hands, and then once it did, we put them all in. They were all ready to go.
Things. Yep, no, it's good. It's good.
So yeah, that's the go with that.
Yeah.
And just going back to buildings.
Yeah.
Right, we're going into housing, back to buildings. I miss old cinemas.
Yeah.
New
cinemas.
You know
where? You know what? I tell you what. If you want to see an old cinema, go to Queensland.
They still have old ones.
Oh,
old village.
Go to Brisbane. Oh man, we were in Brisbane a couple of years ago, and you're gonna see this. You know what? When we go for the engagement, there will be there's a cinema. You'll see. So we went and saw Blink 182. It was when we saw Blink. Right?
Yes, nice.
We had to go to the toilet, so we had to like find a public toilet and the cinema. Adam, I walked in and I was like, I have just walked into an old school. Like the carpet was like 80s, and like it was all.
All you need to say is the carpet, because they don't even have that anymore.
That's it.
Do you know there's still a Sanity in Surfers Paradise?
Yeah. No, I believe you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
CD store.
Queensland's one of those places that still have everything from like the old school stuff that's just like run its course here, but it still has, it's still alive up there.
Still got value.
Yeah.
So,
like they probably still have a Sizzler or like a Pizza Hut.
The old cinemas where we grew up, the old Werribee 10.
Yeah.
I loved, first of all, the outside. The epic.
And it would light.
It would light up, had coloured rings around. It looked like fire things.
Yeah.
Then you'd walk in, a grand staircase.
Yeah.
Colourful staircase.
Yeah.
Big giant star on the ceiling.
Yes.
Big giant star on the tiles.
Yes.
You walk up, they'd have the big, LED. Is LED?
It wasn't LEDs. They were televisions.
No, they were the pixel dots, whatever that is.
Yeah, no. Before that, Adam,
it was TV.
They had it was like 12 televisions in a box, right?
Okay, cool.
That's what it was.
Displaying the film.
Displaying something.
And above it, do you remember what was above it? It was
there was a big collage, and I remember Titanic was on there.
Of all these different movies.
Yes, I
101 Dalmatians.
Yes, I remember.
Love it. And then you'd as you're walking down the cinema aisle to go to your cinema, they had these glass boxes with movie memorabilia in them.
Yeah.
They had like the Terminator hand.
Yeah.
They had like a dinosaur head from Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had the lolly section. Like, what happened, man?
I don't know.
And then they had the arcade downstairs.
They would have all of they'd have all these big cardboard cutouts of like whatever was the main movie that was showing, that have cardboard cutouts of that. Like there was so much going on. And like I took the kids to the movies to see Mario. And like I walk in and again, soulless. There's just like
And expensive,
yeah. And I was just like, there's not even a billboard to say the Mario movie's on. Like there's nothing in here but somewhere to pay for your drinks.
And now your kids are going to grow up to your age and not have the experience that we're talking about.
It's scary because like I feel like
let's say I live in Queensland.
I feel like the 90s get so shunned.
Does it?
Yeah, in a way.
By
just
who?
More so I think because of like, so many things were overlooked and so many kids have childhood trauma from their parents because they're Gen X and like,
oh my gosh,
just
what is
so
this?
much.
What is this?
And
what
I'm just like,
missed?
are you like for these people that are like so keep there's so much in the 90s, like people just didn't know, like kids would ride their bikes at young ages and they'd go walk the streets and like no one cared, no one had phones and like like people like I don't know, just people parented differently, all this kind of stuff.
It was more laxed.
It was very laxed. But it's just like for our generation that are upset about like that time, like with that in that respect, it's like we grew up in the most colorful, like fun, free world where like, yeah, okay, there was probably things that were said like celebrities, whatever, like that now would never fly. But the one thing that like I don't think a lot of people realize is that a lot of it went over our heads. Like we didn't get
probably
worried.
Most of it. I couldn't even pick anything up.
Like you didn't pick anything up. I didn't pick anything up. And I think that we have to remember, like as kids, we don't see the world like adults. We just do not. Like we don't think past a comment. We don't understand what things are getting said. Therefore, we don't think about it. And that was the part about the 90s that I'm sad because I've watched some 90s movies and I've watched some 90s shows and I've watched them now and I'm like, oh shit, should I not be letting my kids watch this? Because there's some
by today's standards,
there's some pretty bad things in here. And then I'm like, I'm observing my kids watching, and I'm like watching, and I'm like, he didn't mention anything. He didn't ask any questions about that. And then I'm like, he would have done exactly what I did.
Same thing, yeah.
Nothing. Just like, why are we overthinking?
Cool.
We are overthinking so much. Like, you know what I mean? Like
overthinking, overreacting,
and like I'm a big I'm a big fan of praising that time, the 90s and early 2000s. I think that we had a lot of fun. We enjoyed music. We enjoyed dancing to music. We enjoyed. There's so many things like
I'm blue.
Just all that cool stuff.
Man, that song was huge.
Oh, it was so big. Oh, I remember that. But yeah, just I don't know, simpler times, I think.
Yeah.
And I say that I'm a child. I asked my parents, I could tell you a completely different story.
I'd love to hear how our parents saw the 90s.
Yeah.
We should get them on.
That is actually a really great quote. That is actually a great to get their perspective. Like, we remember it as a child. What was the 90s like for them?
For adults, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's really good. That's a good topic.
Yeah.
We need to get them on the pod.
It's one of those things as kids, I think, are we seeing this in completely the wrong light, or do we just remember it differently?
Yeah.
And that happens. Parents and kids remember times differently in general. But yeah, no. I saw that photo you posted. Oh, maybe it wasn't. It was the old Werribee. There was like the picture of the library.
Yeah.
And then a wall.
And what it looks like now.
It's just a cement wall.
Yeah.
And that's the architecture you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's replaced an open area of a library.
Do we have it on here?
Yeah, there's an open, like where the old Werribee Library used to be was an open area, and you'd walk into the library. Like, now I wouldn't have a clue where the library is. No idea. Upstairs where?
Oh, Pancake Parlour.
Okay, cool.
Hang on, didn't you go recently?
There you go.
Oh, you went to a different cinema.
Yeah, but the cinema's on the inside, and it's on the other side. It's not connected.
Man, I do not know how to use this.
But yeah, no,
anymore.
it was just that was literally this is where
what
we're
talking
at.
about. This is the same.
This is where we're at with society.
Same place, just like 30 years later.
Yeah,
that is very sad.
Like, but that's where everywhere's going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's so funny.
That's sad. Let's hope that we change it.
Oh, the vault.
We're coming up to the 30s soon, so maybe the 30s will be a bit better than the 20s. The 20s were ruined from the get-go because of a famous virus.
Yeah, I feel like we were.
And everyone's given up.
We were shunned from the get-go.
It's getting better. We're mid through now. We're just over mid. Yeah, it's not great, but I do think it is slightly getting better. We're maybe getting there.
I
maybe
think that when we're talking about, we did brush on this last week, when we talk about
the Plaza Vault,
political correctness.
Yeah, the dirty V.
Yes. When we talk about like political correctness and like how everyone's too scared to kind of say what they want to say and do what they want to do, I feel like the world is starting to shift away from that now, which is refreshing. Like little things that people are just being like, you know what?
Harv's here. Hi, Harv.
Hey, Harv. How you going?
Harv, really quickly, have you noticed buildings in your local area that used to be really cool back in the 90s and now they're just boring brick walls?
They're boring, millennial, typical.
Like, what's your McDonald's look like?
Yeah. What does McDonald's look like?
Compared to the 90s version.
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
Is
it just an Australian thing? Is it an American thing?
Yeah.
As well?
Do all of your fun buildings that would have been fun back when you were a kid, are they now into what we call millennial grey, where like it's all just grey, boring, soulless architectural buildings?
As well, McDonald's.
Yeah.
They don't even have kids' parties room anymore.
No, they do. Well, look, ours does. But have I ever been invited to a kids' party at McDonald's? Absolutely not. The only thing that people do now,
people complain.
The only thing that people do now is like they'll go and tell their parents, like, I want a party at Macca's, so the parents will just tell the kids to come to Macca's and they'll just go buy 6 Happy Meals. That's it. and then they run on play equipment.
Cool.
We've done that. That we've done.
Even the play equipment's not as good as it used to be.
Oh,
do you remember the hoppers one?
yeah.
Wow, that was awesome.
Do you remember the one?
Harv says yes, by the way.
There you
so
go.
it's everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for Kazakhstan. I
It's
bet you
sad.
they've still got one from the 90s that hasn't changed. I just get this Borat vibe that somewhere like Kazakhstan, allegedly.
It's still the 90s.
It's still the 90s one. And if I ever go traveling and come across one, I'm going to be like, this is amazing.
Okay, well then the other question is, Harv, do you have any like restaurants or anything like around you that have had no renovation done in 30 years and still look like it did back in the 90s? Like, for example, like for us, an old Pizza Hut. There is still an old Pizza Hut that is still in Ballarat.
Oh, we're going to go there.
Yeah, still an old Pizza Hut. Looks the same. Everything's run the same. And I'm pretty sure like a Sizzler in Queensland, same thing. Just
that's cool.
Yeah, there you go. You go. Here's McDonald's doesn't even have a playground anymore for safety. Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Don't want those children having fun.
And the Happy Meal toys are shite compared to what they used to be.
I have actually spoken to Maverick about this and said, Maverick, I can't tell you how amazing our Macca's toys were back in the day. And you know what it was? All it came down to, they lost the contract with Disney, and that was the downfall of the Macca's toy.
Oh.
Yeah. So all the Disney toys, excellent.
These are good video ideas that we should be making.
Yeah. Like all the Casper, remember Casper the Friendly Ghost came out? They were really cool. All of the Goofy, Mickey, like all of the Disney Princess, all of that stuff was really, really great. But then what ended up happening was that McDonald's didn't want to endorse unhealthy eating. So they lost their contract with Disney. Yeah. So they couldn't do Disney toys anymore, which is why they're all so flaky now. And I mean, I'm sorry, but you can ask for a book or a toy. We ask for a toy. I'm not here for a book. I'm not here for a salad. Like, do you know what I mean? My kids will just rip that shit up, unfortunately.
Yeah. Like, so as well, Kinder Surprise.
Yes.
The toy. I got one recently, and the toys are.
Adam,
what is
terrible.
This garbage? Kids are not going to want to play with that.
Nah.
Sharky Bubba. Do you remember Sharky Bubba?
Yes, I do.
The little you could get in our little Kinder Surprises. They're a little chocolate that have a toy inside.
Yeah.
Do they sell them in America? Is it an
Australian
thing?
They would have to.
We
Kinder,
also have Yowies. The same thing.
Kinder brand has to be worldwide because it's a European brand.
But the toys used to be really good.
Oh, the toys were amazing.
I was talking to Elliot about this recently. Collectibles. We had collectibles in chip packets.
Yeah.
Where you get chips and you get a Tarzo. Do you guys remember Tarzos? I've still got some. And now kids, they buy chips. They don't have any of that.
Kinder Surprises are banned in the US. Sorry, what?
Oh my God, tell us more. It's like that.
I want to know more about that. Oh my God. Do you know when it's Easter, I ask for Kinder Surprise chocolate because
Sorry, keep talking.
It is the best chocolate I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Here.
Choking hazard, Harv.
There's some Tarzos. You guys remember these? These are Simpson ones. And Dragon Ball Z I got as well.
Oh my God. Show me the Tarzos. I just saw Apu.
Do you guys remember these?
Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. I remember the Dragon Ball Z ones, Adam.
Yeah. Because he's blast from the past.
I was in grade 6. And I remember, oh my God, Adam, I didn't know you had Tarzos.
These are like the things that you would get in your chip packets.
Yes.
And we'd eat chips at school.
I remember the Space Jam ones.
And you'd play, like they had a full game and you'd play it and you'd swap with friends and all that. It was cool.
Do you remember Space Jam?
Yeah.
They were the ones I remember.
They were the original
really
Tarzos, I
into.
think.
Oh my God.
So I actually still kept them amazingly. I had way more than that.
That is just like peak primary school memories.
AJ
for
says
me
classics.
Right there.
AJ, did you keep any Tarzos?
Yeah.
Pokemon cards? Because I've got them as well. They're now Felix's Pokemon cards.
Yep.
Lucky boy what he inherits.
AGs. Yep.
So I even if they brought back collectibles, say they brought back Tarzos, I would be going.
Can I just say? I'm just going to say.
Now that I've got adult money, I would buy so much fucking chip packets.
So I want to tell you because you're a new parent. You're not. There are so many things you are yet to like be introduced to as Felix get older, right? So pretty much,
Yeah, AJ says if only I kept them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are worth money.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is true.
I still can't believe those Tarzos. That I was Adam. They were in the Lays. That was Lays that did it.
Yeah.
That's the packets they were in. I remember. So your version, the version of collectibles now, through Woolworths and Coles, right?
Yes,
Fuck
I have
me,
seen.
man.
They're just small versions of things at the supermarket.
Pieces of crap that they're just small pieces of cardboard. Let's be honest. That you collect and you can get like 1 billion of them and you put them all together and then I don't know, like you do nothing with them. They're not to play. Like Tarzos was at least a game.
Yeah, you
like.
play.
Do you know what I mean?
They're like marbles.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Whereas like these, thank you. Yes, AJ, exactly. You see the new latest craze, and it's
them.
like
So obviously AJ's got a bunch of these.
Because they're crap. Like all of us parents are just like, oh, for fuck's sake, like just no one cares. No one wants these. Like they collect. It's like collect the hamster, and like they'll do like the minis. So it'll be like mini grocery products, and they're little pieces of plastic. Choking hazards half, and you pop them in you get like a case, and you could pop them in the case. And I'm like, cool. So you've collected all of these miniature Tim Tams and miniature Omo and whatever the fuck it is. I'm like, what do you want these 3-year-olds to do with it now?
Yeah.
Nothing. What a fun time that was. Put it in a
wrap
it up and
do you
stick it in
reckon
a cupboard.
they'll have that in 30 years' time, like I do?
No.
Hey guys,
I'm going to rip out my Coles groceries.
That's my milk. That's my bread.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I've got like fucking Super Saiyan Goku over there.
Super Saiyan Goku over there. Exactly. No. And then they did a Harry Potter run. So you collected all the Harry Potter and like these little cardboard pieces that turn into a person. But like all they are for is for you to then stick into the book and then do nothing with them. Fold it up, put it away. Like they're not to play with.
Yeah.
Like it's just for nothing.
The world is boring.
For nothing. It's so boring.
The world is
I'm
boring.
just like, oh my God.
I wish it was a little more fun for the kids now because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Like that's bring back Tarzos. Sign a petition.
Yeah.
The Mercantes Podcast is starting. Bring back Tarzos, please.
There's
so many cool like shows that you could have Tarzos for now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, absolutely.
One Piece. You could bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
Because the show's out on Netflix.
Nuts. Absolutely.
You know, there's plenty of things.
Yep. No, it's just.
I just thought of a great one. I'm going to say it. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it because it's a great show. I love On the Spectrum Tarzan. Sam's like, I'd collect that. I would too. I love that show. What a freaking awesome show that is. I'm late to the game, by the way, everyone, because it's been out for a while. I started watching it, whatever the new season is season 4. And now I'm going back to watch it again. What a really good show.
You're so funny. Harv says, not sure if it's boring, but sanitized maybe. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my God.
Didn't Tarzos
some of them
have the ability to connect?
Yes. I remember they had the grooves. They looked like a cog.
Yeah.
And you could connect them. Oh my God, AJ. Yes, I remember that.
I still have them there in the garage, though you probably didn't care because you don't like Pokemon. But Pokemon had the 3D. Do you remember them? And they were like little, they were called 3Ds. And it was just like a little film strip that was 3D and that Pokemon would move.
Oh, wow.
I've still got that.
Yeah,
I've still got that somewhere in the garage.
Yeah.
So I've got they brought out Simpson figurines in something. I can't remember what it was, but I've got a whole bunch of them. Yeah. I should go through them. I'll show you that. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
It's really cool seeing all this old stuff.
No, I agree. We'll have a retro night. I'll bring the Nintendo 64. We'll just have it as a display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've got 2 of them.
I've got 2 of them.
So bring them both, and I'll set mine up. We'll have 3 Nintendo 64s.
Yeah. There's some gold in this. You got literally gold in this room tonight. Yeah. Nah,
I got a gold controller.
Yes, you do.
The Zelda
yes,
one.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That's right. But no, just the little things. Just the little things that we had. And you know what? I get it. We weren't in the digital age, so this was our excitement. Like the kids, I suppose now, little different things make them excited.
Yeah, like a bag of carrots the size of a miniature.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Can I have your bag of peas?
Yeah.
For
Oh,
my
I haven't
bag
got
of
any
carrots?
peas. I've got, yeah, sweet man. I got a double of peas. You can take my peas.
Toga peas.
Oh my god.
Can of peas.
Yeah. So it's just yeah, look, they I don't know, you'd be amazed the little things that they get excited about now, like their toys. There you go. I've signed 20 petitions. This. We request to turn the Maccas into the 90s would be the most likely to succeed.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
It would.
People at the moment, actually, that's what I will say, and I was going to say before. Retro is cool now. Like, it is big. We are dressing like we did in the early 2000s.
it wasn't retro back in the 90s.
No, but
retro,
now,
the term is
but
something's
now,
going on over there.
Oh.
It's okay, Suki.
Well, first of all, Suki,
sign a petition before you
are barking up
leave
the
tonight.
wrong tree because my phone's here, not in the back corner. But whatever, bro. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, that's not where the sound came from, but good try. No, people love vintage. I don't know. It sounds really ridiculous that our 90s era is now called vintage, but people love that. They love wearing old school.
You can see her on the camera.
I know.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
She's gonna attack the wall. Anyway, let's continue.
No, people love old things. They love vintage things. Like they love
nostalgia.
Nostalgia
is big. It brings you back to a good time.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just bringing out those Tarzos of just like
they make you happier.
Explain how much happiness that brought me because I remember being in grade 1 at my primary school collecting them. Yeah. I have a very ridiculous memory. I remember so much. I can tell you where, when, year, like it's blessing and a curse. And that I know straight away was grade 1. Like I remember, the classroom, everything. But no, it's the Ronald bench, AJ. Thank you.
Oh my God, where he's like this.
Yes.
Oh, the things we used to do to him. Oh my God. But it was allowed in the 90s. Can't cancel me now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Nostalgia is huge. And
so it's okay.
And I got to say, there is a few bits and pieces of it that's coming out that.
Do you guys want nostalgia?
I love nostalgia. Oh, Mickey! Oh.
That's nostalgia.
There's my purity ring. And like, there's those little things, and like, I'm trying my hardest to kind of like introduce my kids to those things so that they can see like that history is sort of repeating itself, and like what was cool when I was a kid is slowly becoming cool again. Like Mario, classic and timeless. Sonic, classic and timeless. Like brings me joy seeing my kids. Like Jesse's trying to get the kids into Dragon Ball Z now because like, again,
awesome.
You know, that's amazing. You know, just those
Why
little
do you
things.
Do you think that modern characters just don't have it?
No.
And why?
I
can you name any modern all right, we're going to specifically go to game characters or cartoon characters. Right?
Yep.
Or animation characters,
Yeah.
a modern equivalent.
Yep.
What, like, can you name any modern ones that have done like well? And you can't say Sonic.
No,
Sonic came out again, but...
So Demon Hunters is probably one of the only animations I have seen absolutely just take the world by storm.
Yeah. K-pop.
Only
That's
one.
why
K-pop, right? But like, you know, besides that, no. And I think as well that the kids' TV shows and movies are so saturated with 3D animation now that there's no time for you to get excited or hone in on anything in particular, because by the time you've watched 5 or 6 or 7 more movies have come out of 7 different other things.
Are you saying that they come?
It's like it's like that whole thing
really
with like,
fast?
Well, in the way of like, how can you get these kids to be in love with one thing when they've got too many choices of so many other things now? We didn't have that choice. Like, so I explained this to Maverick with The Simpsons, right? I said, I've seen every episode of The Simpsons because that was the only cartoon we had to watch, besides South Park, of course. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have any other cartoons to watch. So, yes, this is why we've watched every single episode.
Well, and also we didn't have the choice or the option paralysis.
That's it.
It was, I can't
this
remember
was what was scheduled.
It was 8 o'clock, The Simpsons, 9 o'clock. Futurama.
No, Adam, it was
Something like that.
It was MASH at 6 o'clock.
She knows.
I know.
Remembers. You're like a TV
I
guide.
told you it was the Simpsons.
Oh my God,
Simpsons
a TV guide.
Yep, Simpsons at 6:30. We then cross over to Home and Away at 7 o'clock. And then after 7:30, well, that's when all the grown-up shows started. But just like, that was all we had, yeah? Like, these kids now, they open up a streaming service and they're so flooded with choice.
On their iPad?
Yeah, but like even on Netflix or whatever, like they're so flooded with choice that there isn't anything that's going to grab them and make them obsessed. And if they are obsessed with something, trust me, they'll be obsessed with it for 3 or 4 months and then they'll move on and never think about it again. Like Minions,
it's the brain training of those apps as well.
That's right. So that's the sad. I think that's the sad thing. So now at the moment, you know, there we go. Someone called the Wii vintage, and all of a sudden I was weighing jail time. I was in a game shop in our local plaza a couple of days ago, and it had everything in there. It had new games, but then it also had Nintendo 64, it had GameCube, it had Wii U, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. It even had a wall just of anime DVDs. And like kind of gave me some pride, like showing Maverick all of these things, being like, Mummy used to have one of them. I was like 13 years old when I had one of those. And like, then I showed him the Wii and he was like, didn't know what it was. But yeah, like he has no idea what any of this stuff is. Gave me pride explaining that to him.
Yeah.
But it's exactly like, isn't that crazy? I still remember playing Wii. Wasn't that
How
long
come
ago.
do you think as well, right? There are a lot of devices that were extinct in the 90s, at least mid 90s, where we were old enough because we were babies, like early 90s.
Yeah.
That our parents had that really didn't exist anymore. And we still knew what they were and knew how to use them.
Yeah.
Whereas now, is it because the gap between parent and child is bigger? Like we had children a bit older than when our parents were. So there's bigger gap in between.
Potentially,
but
and
why
that's
did we
the
know
technology gap?
Why did we know what they were and how to use them? Or is it that it was the same technology in the same realm? Like, for example, if you've got a tape player and a CD, they're two different things, but they work the same way.
Yeah.
You load it, you play it. They all had rewind. They have, didn't have skip, but you know what I mean? It had stop, play. Yeah. Whereas if you get a CD player to a phone, it's so different.
Yeah.
Touchscreen alone is so different. So maybe their brains are, because all they have is that, they don't think of maybe the physicalness of an old device. So remember we showed Maverick a DVD and we're like, what's this? And he's like,
he has no idea. Yeah.
No idea at all.
Yep. Well, funny that Maverick went on his first camp this week and we decided to have him take an old disposable Kodak camera.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Went to Kmart, went and bought one. Just so everyone knows.
I lost it, Mum.
No. If anyone needs to develop film, they put it in a satchel. It gets sent away. It's about an 8-week turnaround for those photos to come back printed.
Wow.
Yeah. Just so anyone knows. It
must be busy.
No, it's not. It's just that so they have to wait till they get a couple of orders before they send it to make it worthwhile sending. Yeah.
Do you know you can buy on Amazon, you can buy your own processing machine for like $100? I was considering doing it.
Oh, Maverick would love that.
But the problem is you need to get the negatives. So it still has to be half processed.
We had to explain to Maverick, do not open this part here. If you open it, the film will die, it kills it.
Yeah.
I said, just leave it as it is and then we'll take it. And I'm showing him how to wind it up to make sure the next photo and it was kind of cool. I think it's really good that they see how things were done back
this will be a cool video. Mitch found about a year ago and sent me a photo of 2 undeveloped disposable cameras from Mint. We should get them done.
You should. Like I said,
everyone,
because I actually...
And Mitch is like, yeah, but he did say to me, knowing the world now, we might end up with a criminal charge.
Oh, man.
Because there's probably a bum shot on there.
Who knows? But who knows?
It'll either be mine or his bum. But
because it was one of those things of we didn't, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy this camera. I'm not going to have anywhere to be able to develop these photos because after I Googled it, it didn't sound like it was an easy thing to do. But no, Kmart said they'll do it. I'm like, okay, cool. Anyway, it comes back from camp. And I'm just like, how many photos did you take, Maverick? Is all like 7? I'm like, Maverick, you're supposed to use the whole thing. What are you doing? Now you're gonna like, we can't send it in until you've used all the photos. Like, it was just, he was funny. I was going to say, AJ said that he took James to cash converters and it was like taking him to a museum. Yeah. I totally understand that, AJ. That's this game shop that I took Maverick into. That's what it felt like. I was taking him to a retro game museum.
Yeah.
Like the kids were just like, wow. And mind you, I'm also there like seeing all the old games.
Do you
like
know,
the old Nintendo 64 games.
When we went to Japan and Korea, we went to vintage game stores. They're actually cheap. It's not like here. Here you'd see a Nintendo game and it'd be like $150.
Yeah.
For a common game.
Yeah, wow.
In Korea or Japan is the one I'm really thinking of. And I should have bought it, and I don't know why I didn't. It was $5 Australian for a lot of the 64 games. And I didn't because they're all in Japanese.
Would they have played? Yeah.
But I should have just bought one just for display.
Just to have them. Yeah. Which is a waste to me, they're in their like purest of form.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you know what I mean?
I gotta say, I like how modern consoles aren't geo-locked. You can...
Yeah.
Because I bought from Temu, so I didn't buy it. It was free. Everything else I bought was not free, but the one thing that I wanted was free. I got a Switch game for free from Temu.
Yep.
Mario Odyssey, because I don't know where my original went, and I want it because I'm a collector. So I've got the Chinese version now. I have Chinese Mario.
Good Chinese Mario.
It's written in Chinese and everything. But because it's not geo-locked, I can play the game in English.
That's funny as. That's hilarious.
It is really cool.
Oh my God. AJ said, I remember using the chemist at the village in the marsh. Come back in a couple of hours, done. Yes, AJ. Actually, they still had Kodak machines in there until about a year ago. And it's gone, but yeah, no.
I'm going to ring Mitch and be like, let's get them processed. Because I'm really keen to see what it is.
Put it in my satchel. Like I said, put it in my satchel because they said they'll only send it off when they have like enough to send off. And when they said it, I'm like listening to it and I'm just like, man, I feel so old that it is such a obsolete process that it's just not common.
The price of postage is ridiculous.
No. Oh, look, it didn't sound too bad. But yeah, no, it's an obsolete, it's like an obsolete process. It's so old. And I'm like, wow, you know,
what's AJ saying?
What's AJ?
Oh, sorry, it's half.
Saw a Nintendo 64, no cables, no controllers, not even playable at a nerd shop. Here, $400.
Oh my God.
Okay, so $400 American, just so you all know.
And the Switch 2 is $500.
Is about $550 Australian dollars. I'm pretty sure. Sam, you're our moderator. What's that? 400 USD to Oz. Hang on, we've got our person that presses all the buttons here.
480.
400.
Or 510.
Come on, chat. You can do better than that.
8 seconds, 9 seconds.
That's ridiculous. That's the easiest question you could ever have asked ever.
$608.
$608 Australian.
And okay.
What is temperatures in the room?
So that means and the Switch 2 is $500.
So to give you an example, Harv, of how much they're selling Nintendo 64s here, it was $200 Australian.
Yeah, you want to go higher or lower?
$200 Australian. So I'm going to say it's about $80 USD here for you guys. That's the difference. And that's how much they're selling Nintendo 64s for.
Wow. I mean, you got to think about it like that. They're a collector's item, one. Oh. They've been out of production for 30 years. So there's whatever's out there that's all that's left.
That's it. Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a few grandma's addicts that have them that no one.
But that's the thing.
No
like
one realizes.
I've got 2 of them, and
you don't know how you got 2.
I don't know how. I think I do. One of them was our actual one. One of them, I'm pretty sure
you bought one from Cashies.
Marie's ex-boyfriend did.
Oh,
and I think it just ended up with me. So I've got his and I've got mine. But
they're worth $650.
In
50
America,
dollars.
apparently. In America. But you know what? You know what's so crazy? That I am so... I could even for that much money, I could never let
I'd
him
never
go.
sell mine.
Could never let it go.
Do you know, I was telling my mum this recently. I made a deal with my sisters when we were all moving out, and it was like, we're divvying up because we all, the consoles were given to all of us. I traded them the GameCube, the Xboxes, the Wii, the Wii U, the other GameCube. I gave all of them, all the games, everything for the 64.
Yep.
That's the only one I wanted, and I fought hard for it, although they didn't really care.
No.
But that I really wanted it.
Yep.
That being said, sisters, if you ever want to borrow
so
it,
you have
can.
your 64 still?
Yes.
Okay.
Safe.
Because but do you know what it is? Like, I feel like I am still waiting for a night where someone's like, let's just plug it in. Let's just turn it on.
Does your TV allow you to plug it in?
I don't know.
Because I don't know if you've noticed, but new TVs do not have AV plugs anymore.
I know.
I have an old Sony Q TV that I'm not parting ways with, even though I don't use it, because it still has old connections on it.
Yep.
It's got AV and it's got component plugs. It pretty much has a SCART cable. It does.
Yeah.
It came with a little, you know what a SCART is?
No.
The old game one. It has that.
Yeah.
And this is an LCD, so I'm impressed it even has that. I can't part from it.
We went to the snow one year.
Oh, this was amazing.
Maverick was 3. Great trip. COVID, geez, best time. It'll never. We peaked, and I feel spoilt now.
It'll never happen.
It'll never be like that ever again.
Long story short, it's probably, I'm going to call it the busiest mountain for snow here in Victoria, Australia, where it doesn't snow in Australia. Let me tell you, we have snow and it's seasonal, but really it doesn't snow. We went there, and this mountain is always extremely busy, packed,
expensive.
But during COVID, all the city people weren't allowed to leave, and only country people like us could go around and do things.
Yes.
So we went to the snow, and there was no one on this mountain.
Yeah,
and
we streamed it. We streamed that day. Yes,
there's photos of us, and this is before AI, with no one around.
Yep,
up there, and the guy working there, I remember he said, "This will never happen again."
I remember,
unless another famous virus comes along, of course.
That a few people who own their little chalets and stuff, and because obviously the people on the mountain know who owns what. A few Melbourne cars came in to go to their snow holiday house, and were asked to leave.
Oh wow!
Because they weren't allowed to be there. They were not allowed to be there, and I remember seeing them being turned around. You need to leave. You cannot be here.
So back to the TV.
So anyway, we stayed in this 70s style snow lodge.
And they had a communal
games room.
And it actually had like a plasma. It wasn't a plasma, it was a modern LED screen.
LED.
And in the corner.
Yep.
In the dusty corner, we saw an old tube
television.
We tried the game first. We had brought the 64.
Yeah.
We tried it, and it just looks, the Nintendo 64 was not built for like an 80-inch screen.
Yep.
As I look up at my 130-inch projector screen, it would definitely look shit on that.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't built for a big screen, and it looks terrible.
It does.
So we decided,
this is it.
Do you reckon it still works?
Yeah.
Of course it still works, because everything made in the 90s still works.
So we pulled it out. We grabbed the Nintendo. You know what? And you know what's so funny, Adam? We brought the Nintendo that night.
Yeah.
And I don't even now thinking about it, why did we bring it? I've never been there before. I didn't know.
It was just a fluke.
Just a fluke that I happened to bring.
But I'm glad we did, because we played on a tube television.
We did, and it worked.
It was awesome.
Yep.
It was how it was supposed to be.
I remember we put Maverick to bed. He was down a hallway. We locked the door. We took our monitor, and we came into the lounge room, and we played.
Shared living room off of it.
Yeah, and we just played 64. Yep. We grabbed the couch. We moved the couch around so it was as close to the television as possible, because obviously we're all cabled controllers, right? And we played Nintendo 64 on this old television. And like I said, even now when I think about it, I don't even know why. It was only 6 years ago. Like, why did I bring the Nintendo 64? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we could have brought a newer Nintendo with us, but we didn't.
Yeah.
on the off whim that we might play it, and
Well, it
was really good.
I've been wanting a tube television again,
Yeah.
just to have in a man cave, just so I can it can play
just so it can play
Nintendo in its native form.
Yeah, but no, once you plug a Nintendo into like one of these new ones, even the TV knows like something is not right with the ratio of this, and it ends up being like a square in this giant rectangle. You have to change the aspect ratio just to be able to play it, so that it's not.
Can I
so
say
it's not stretched?
one game that like because we play games in like on the monitors. One game in the theater room with that massive screen, Super Smash Brothers on the Switch.
Yeah,
is amazing on a big screen.
Yeah.
You know how you can rent like the cinema?
Yeah,
That would be the game I'd want to play.
People do that. Yes,
They
they
do.
do. They rent it out to play games. That's so fun. That sounds so fun.
So I'm keen for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Well,
I know,
okay.
but there's something we must do before we leave. It's been 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? A month. It's been a month. I'm glad you're in the chat, AJ, because this involves you, buddy.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
It's been a month.
I warned Millsy.
Our beautiful friend Millsy had 1 month to release the song. I spoke to him today. He's doing well. I told him what is going to happen tonight. He said, give me 2 more weeks. And Sam's like, no.
Nah.
So we love you, Millsy. But we promised
also,
AJ that a month ago that we were going to show him the beautiful song that you wrote for him, and we love it, and it's a banger, and I'm going to leak it. I'm leaking it. I'm doing it.
Oh my God, okay.
It's happening. You are going to hear for the first time a song that I've been listening to for 3 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, I reckon I heard this song like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is AJ here?
AJ, confirmation, you still better be there.
He's been here the whole
I'm
time.
going to get cancelled for this.
So
There's going to be like an RDA or something that's going to block our video.
Copyright.
Because Millsy's actually already released it.
Yeah, it's like full. Yeah, you're right, Sam. Full copyright.
Yeah.
Oh no!
If he's not here, you're going to have to wait another month.
Oh no!
We'll give him 3 minutes.
Come on, AJ.
He's got
Are
till
you
10.
there?
Then I got to go to bed. I don't know if you
Poor
can hear it
Adam
in my
is
voice.
dying. Adam's like just like holding on by a thread
now.
now.
I really braved it. We're not missing a podcast.
I
took this thing to Tasmania.
Adam, I came like
He's here.
He's here.
He's here.
I came in last week after having a horrific hour before, and I still got up and fucking soldiered on. Like, and you tonight, he is sick. Like, isn't it like we
do what we got to do.
We just got to do what we got to do, you know?
All right,
AJ. Did you listen? Did you hear any of that? Did you just hear what Adam just said to you about a song that he's about to play?
I'm about to play you a song.
It might be delayed if he's taken that long.
Yeah, potentially.
Oh,
come on. Okay, all right. He's here. He knows.
He's here.
He knows what's going on.
He's here. Good. All right. Can I get a yeah, hang on.
Find
it. I'm trying to find it. Can I get a volume check? I'm going to play something else just so that we get a volume check. You ready?
Read my comments, damn it.
I reckon he's delayed and he thinks that we're not seeing it.
Okay, make sure you're live, AJ. You may be delayed.
Anyway, let's get a volume check.
Okay.
That's not a good one.
It sounded clear.
That's good?
Yep.
All right. We're good. You guys tell me when.
When?
Good? Sam, you good? AJ?
Yeah, I'm sure he can rewind.
That's true.
All right. Enjoy. This is from our beautiful friend Millsy to our beautiful friend AJ. Okay? You've waited a long time for
A long
this.
time. 6 years.
A long time.
5 years, whatever it is.
It's well worth it. It's a banger. All right, here we go.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. We got tech issues. Hold up.
Oh, I just take it down.
Yeah, you can wait, bro.
All right, we're going to play
You'll be
this.
right.
and it'll end our stream. Remember, Chrissy, your mic's on, so you don't go during the song. Here we go. This is for you, AJ, from beautiful Millsy.
My eyes, and I was just wondering if you feel the same. This fear of never knowing is driving me insane. I just wanna say you make me crazy every single
That's it. That's
Amazing.
it. That's
love
the song.
I love the
Hey, AJ. It's a great
well.
track.
I've been singing that for years.
I think it might be Millsy's first one that he made that way, like with the beats.
Yeah, maybe.
What a banger. So that was for you, AJ. Millsy, we love you.
He said he can-
Don't send a copyright claim.
Oh my God, he said I can hear it, but not 100%. That's okay.
It's fine.
We will link it.
Yeah, we'll get the whole bootleg.
Yeah.
You guys want to know how many songs Millsy's holding out from y'all?
Scroll.
And there's more than that. And I got some more
So
today.
that's like one folder.
They're really good too. They're really good. Anyway, they'll be coming out. They'll be coming out. I'll twist his arm. Chinese burn. I'll trade him some Tarzos. I'm sure that'll get it going. I wonder if he's got Tarzos.
I don't know.
He's a collector.
Yeah, he is a collector.
I'm going to find this out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks everyone for listening.
Yes, thanks for tuning in always. Every week.
We appreciate it and
always
we love each and
seeing
every one of y'all.
names. Absolutely.
Till next time. Do you know who said that?
Till next time.
I'm pretty sure Mark Hopper said that at an exit of one of the shows. Anyway.
If you leave now, you can beat the traffic.
Yeah, or you can stick around and beat your meat.
But
right.
no, as
to go to
always, guys, we will see you next week.
Yep. We'll see
Cool.
you then. Enjoy.
Amazing.
Hope you like the new setup.
Yes, I love the new setup. I'm all for it.
We're a fan.
But yeah,
We're a fan.
cool.
Good night. Love
See
you
ya.
all.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.